言っただろう、エレン。商人が一生かけても取り尽くせないほどの巨大な塩の湖があるって。
Let's kick things off with a quote from one of the best anime ever made and produced by Netflix. Yes, it's in the spotlight this week. I'll take you to the moon, I promise. Of course, little did we know at the time that David would end up being absolutely flattened by Atom Smasher. But hey, not every story gets a happy ending. Good evening, my friends. How are you all doing? Do I even need to say what's coming next? Your alarm should be going off right about now. It's time for the first part of our weekly news segment. What's new with the news? Shall we head to Japan? Got your katanas sharpened and kimonos ready? In the anime world, the spotlight always goes to our top 3. This week, Netflix decided to treat us with a little gift. Its next original anime, Cosmic Princess Kaguya. Then we've got the announcement of a second season for a title aimed at a very specific fan base, Dark Gathering. And lastly, a film that's essentially a collection of 4 short stories, directed by 2 names you might recognize, Shinishiro Watanabe and Shuhei Morita, Edge of Time. And that's just the podium. The rest? You'll have to watch the video. In the world of manga, the big news is the return of a duo who dominated the sales charts with their last hit, Naoki Yamakawa and Masashi Asaki, the creators of My Home Hero, and yes, watch the anime, it'll twist your brain inside out, are teaming up again for a brand new series, still untitled. And for those who love time travel, brace yourselves. After a decade of capturing hearts, Namidaame to Serenade is coming to an end. Nothing lasts forever. Except, of course, a certain pirate crew whose captain wears a rather famous straw hat. And YouTube, how about you? Busy week? Lots of traffic? Seems like the masterpiece created by Kohei Horikoshi saved the best for last. Those final battles in My Hero Academia are sending the internet into a frenzy. But hey, that's just a side rant. You can roll the video now.
Bang. どこから連れ出したりしたのですか？ミルキットを幸せにしてあげられたら、私にも生きてていい理由が生まれるんじゃないか。
Let's start with a classic. Yet another anime adaptation of a light novel. A new show is coming in January 2026, complete with a dramatic trailer, emotional music, and a shiny new cast. Our heroine, Flum Apricot, starts with worse stats than your phone battery and ends up sold into slavery. Delightful, right? But when she grabs a cursed sword, she discovers she's more than just a punching bag. Expect a dark, bloody tale with all the glamour of a condo board meeting. When you hear Katakawa and original project in the same sentence, you know chaos is coming. Katakawa decided 2026 needed more musical madness and announced Ghost Concert, Missing Songs, an anime where singing is illegal, and even ghosts have better pipes than humans. The main girl, Saria, can see spirits and gets possessed by Cleopatra. Yes, the Egyptian queen is now a ghostly diva in a world where even Spotify plays cop.
ねえ、あいみちゃん。私とあいみちゃん、どっちの方がキリオくんのことを好きか勝負しよう。
Who hasn't dreamed of having a fan club back in high school? That's the next story on the list. Pony Canyon brings us Kirio Fan Club, an anime redefining toxic romance. 2 girls are head over heels for a guy because of his farts. Yep. Between nightly rituals and love lists that go down to the last organ, Amy and Nami turn obsession into a rom-com so absurd even Cupid would lose his breath, and not for the usual reasons. A powerful combo, Studio Pierrot and Magical Girls. So, Studio Pierrot, don't forget about Black Clover, We Are Watching. Bandai Namco Filmworks and Studio Pierrot decided the world needs more glitter and talking cats, so here comes Magical Sisters Luluto Lily, premiering April 2026. The Nonoyama sisters transform into idols with candy-themed names, Lily Konpeto and Lulu Mashu, while two chatty feline sidekicks from a magical realm try to steal the spotlight. Get ready for drama, sparkles, and high-pitched songs about friendship.
ルルットリリーで全国金を取りたい2年間ずっと思ってきたけどどうしてもそこに届かなかった
This saga is starting to feel like another one, with titans. Movie after movie. It never ends. After a decade of brass instruments and teen angst, sound. Euphonium is getting its grand farewell, a two-part finale film, because of course one wasn't enough. The first hits in April 2026, promising more musical drama, tears, and emotional trumpets. Think band life is just flutes and friendship? Think again.
響けユーフォニアム全編
人間を脅かす幽霊や妖怪の元締め組織怪奇組の組長メチャコと出会った
Can comedy and horror actually mix? Guess we're about to find out. Get ready for ghosts with a sense of humor and a protagonist as brave as soggy toast. Let's go. Kaikigumi arrives in 2026 with spirits, chaos, and an organization that manages hauntings like condo board meetings. The hero, who doesn't even get a name, obviously, teams up with Machako to revive the group, resulting in supernatural nonsense that's more sparkly than scary horror, only if glitter counts.
わかる器用貧乏よ
すでにオルンの代わりの付与術師は見つけている
When someone decides to max out their skills after being kicked out of the hero party, you'd better move aside. Meet Orn, the guy who ditched the sword for magic only to be booted for being a jack of all trades, master of none. Ungrateful much? Instead of sulking, he becomes the MacGyver of magic, exploring the world solo. The anime drops in January 2026, promising drama, revenge, and a few explosions for good measure, because nothing says personal growth like being betrayed by your childhood friend.
守るから
Now for today's podium, we've got a movie and a director you'll definitely recognize, 4 shorts, cosmic energy called Taisu, and an amnesiac robot. Welcome to Edge of Time, an anthology blending war, love, and time travel like an existential cocktail. With Shinichiro Watanabe and Shuhei Morita on board, expect lonely princesses, twin flowers, and a submarine girl chasing her lost friend, Deep Stuff. Literally.
扉が開かれるまで
元凶の霊を殺せば呪いは消える
Taking Silver, a sequel to a recent fan favorite, and yes, the footage is still from season 1. Dark Gathering is back for a second season, because apparently ghost hunting with a prodigy kid never gets old. The story follows Keitaro, a shut-in medium haunted by a paranormal incident. Relatable. Now, as a tutor, he teams up with Yayoi to collect spirits like Pokemon cards. This time, the spooky road trip heads to Kyoto. Even ghosts need a little sightseeing.
一緒に
And the gold medal goes to Netflix with Cosmic Princesses. You heard that right. Launching January 22nd, 2026, Cosmic Princess Kaguya reimagines Japan's oldest tale as a futuristic, musical, robot-filled drama. It's the directorial debut of Shingo Yamashita, the man who treats anime openings like champagne bottles. The soundtrack? A Vocaloid all-star parade, including the creator of Melt. Expect a cosmic princess, 3D cameras, and emotions wrapped in electronic beats.
世界で
And we're starting off with a hiatus. Never a good sign, but hey, we'll survive. Eido is taking a break. Author Jaku Amano's out of shape, and no, it's not for lack of protein. The series will wrap up with its 12th volume in 2026, but for now, it's in spiritual standby mode. The story? A bold woman saves a mysterious boy from being hit by a car and shot by a sniper, all before dessert. The kid's got plant tentacles for an arm, and the army after him. Expect multicultural Japan, xenophobia, ramen, and botanical superpowers. Shifting to happier topics, we've got some new stories. Here's the first one. Ryo Kujirakawa returns with Kyosei Kankei, a manga about a teacher ruined by booze and gambling. Truly an inspiration to us all. For reasons probably involving chaos, he ends up living with a high school student. It launches November 18th with a color page and, hopefully, more terrible life choices. Kujirakawa's known for secret reptiles and titles that would make parental filters blush. Now for a story that's come to an end. Nothing lasts forever, except One Piece, apparently. Hokago Boku wa Kimi ni Naru has wrapped up, leaving behind a tale of cosplay, secrets, and enough high school drama to fuel a soap opera. Akiba, a student who secretly dresses as his favorite idol, gets caught in the act by the class beauty, sparking a secret relationship full of sparkly costumes and teen angst. Reitaki says goodbye once again, proving that love and cosplay show up when you least expect them. Ending Stories Part 2. Because one farewell just wasn't enough. After 10 years of time-hopping shenanigans, Namidaame to Serenade will end on November 25th. It follows a schoolgirl who accidentally travels to Meiji-era Japan, where she meets a troubled boy and a girl who looks exactly like her. Because no historical drama is complete without a mysterious twin twist, Haruka Kawachi closes another of her long-running time romances, reminding us that neither love nor time travel come with an instruction manual. We told you there'd be more new stories. Here's the second one. Masaya Hokazono is back with Ryojin Nikki, Hunter Diary, a series where a girl hovering between life and death meets a giant pig-masked man by the sea. Yep, that's the plot. Fresh off Kichikujima, Hokazono proves his flair, for the bizarre is alive and well. Get ready for another ride through horror, surrealism, and plenty of "what the hell did I just read" moments. And to wrap things up, one last new series. So new it doesn't even have a title yet. The duo behind My Home Hero, Naoki Yamakawa and Masashi Asaki, are teaming up again for a new manga launching next spring in Young Magazine. No title yet, but given their track record, expect more family drama, crime, and dads willing to do anything, probably including burying another body or two. After the anime's success, it looks like this home hero still has plenty of chaos left to unleash.
それが仮の代償ということでしょうか。
その通り。
了解しました。
ねえ、今日本当にいい日ね。そう思わない？
はい。良い結婚日和です。
And we'll wrap things up with a quote from the manga created by the authors who are in the spotlight this week. Will there ever be a day when all my sins are forgiven? Tetsuo's life has never been the same since that day. But here's a tip. Any one of us would have done the exact same thing to protect our family. So what did you enjoy the most? In the world of anime, Netflix took center stage, promising cosmic princesses who will save the world, or not. We got the announcement of a second season of a hit series, a movie that's worth checking out just knowing who the directors are, a rather bizarre fan club, Magical Sisters brought to us by the studio behind Bleach and Black Clover, live concerts, and a horror comedy story. That's the roundup. In the manga world, it's always tough when a series goes on hiatus, because health comes first. But we also learned that the duo behind My Home Hero is launching a brand new story, and 2 other series have finally reached their conclusions. One of them mixing romance and time travel. Smash that like button without breaking it. It's virtual, so don't worry. Share the video on your social media, have an awesome Sunday, and tune in tomorrow for part 2. And no, you don't need to buy a ticket. Just turn on YouTube at 10 p.m. See you tomorrow, folks.